first half. I guess without Kevin Durant on the court, he figured I'll go get mine real quick. GA, do they basically just need two of the big three to carry this offense on any given night?
Yeah, I think they could. They can win games that way, but they're going to need those three to also impact the game defensively if they want to have a chance at a chip. And offensively, though, you're talking about as gifted a trio as I've ever seen on one team. And you know, when a guy's getting 29 a game and he's your third option, that's just scary. And Kyrie, not only is he getting that, he's getting it efficiently, over 50 from the field, over 40 from three, and well over 90 from the free throw line. And so, I mean, you put that trio together on any given night, they're definitely, you're not going to sleep well the night before.
25, 7 assists, 5 rebounds for Kyrie. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 24 points, 4 assists. And how about Theo Maledon? I mean, 24 points, new career high. So it's a 13-point game, Smitty, but it never got close to the rim.
Well, no, not when you have guys hitting shots like this from downtown. And also, where do you help when you have this type of talent on the floor? Other guys around them are starting to gain confidence, chemistry, continuity. It's getting ugly for the league when this team gets going.
TLC with 13, you saw him hit that last shot. So they can get buckets from other people, too. Don't get that confused. James Harden, 25 points, 11 assists, 10 rebounds, another triple-double. And check out the shot chart. I mean, this is also just efficient and getting it done from everywhere. Smitty, inside the paint, all of the different spots from behind the arc. Actually, he says no to the mid-range. The mid-range just doesn't exist. That's for KD.
Well, I mean, I'm just impressed when you start to look at 147 and Kevin Durant did play. I'm like, wow. Yeah. GA, I'm like, a 147 and Kevin Durant didn't play. That's all I needed to see.
Joe Harris said, more shots from me. That's what happened. Playing without Kevin. There it is. The Brooklyn Nets had 9 players scoring double figures. It's just the second time in team history they've had 9 such.
Well, let's have a
players.
little fun. So what KD had played and what you throw in? Just 23?
Let's see if they're the first team to score 200 in a game when he plays. Let's see if that happens one night. So that's what I mean. Fourth in the East. You know it's a blue chipper, but it's low right now, that price, baby.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely buying. Reason why is you start talking about 3 guys capable of carrying teams, and they've done it before, 2 MVPs, and they haven't got a chance to play together, and you still see where they are. Yes, they've won, and they've lost a couple games, but all I need to see is that right there, GA, that he's healthy. Not even a jump shot. Just seeing that he's healthy and the mindset of James Harden saying he looks like he wants to lead the league in assists, I'm definitely buying. And you have all type of closers. I think for me is the key for them is they are starting to get other guys easier shots. And they're starting to figure out how to play small ball. It's going to take some time, but I'm buying.
The future Hall of Famer has an assist title to his record, looking like he might get another one. His former team, GA, the Houston Rockets, 4 straight wins. Christian Wood, 8 games with 20 and 10. You buying Christian Wood at this bargain price in Houston as well?
Absolutely. He's another buy for me. And a lot of it is, you know, he's finally figured it out in terms of how to play the game. Never been a question about his talent. It was always motor and consistency. And that area has been ratcheted up for this young man. He's played terrifically for them. Hadn't shot the 3 quite as well as you probably would want. But other than that, he's done everything you could have asked for. And it's good to see for the journey he's had to take, the path he's had to take to get to this point, and now all that hard work started to pay off.
Now, Smitty, a lot of hard work has technically paid off for Bradley Beal in the sense of a guy with 13 40-point games in the last 2 seasons. They're 1-12 when he does that. Lost their last 10. First time that's happened in NBA history. So are you buying the Wizards or selling the Wizards, actually winning the next time he scored 40? Remember, they had a loss when he scored 60, Smitty.
So the question is, am I buying it the next time he scores 40?
40, that they're going to actually win the game.
You know, I'm not buying, but I'm saying I am impressed. And the reason why I'm impressed with Bradley Beal is because, you know, it's been a lot of frustration for years with Bradley Beal with the Washington Wizards. But the reason why I'm keeping him, and I'm loving how he's handling this situation, he showed frustration, but had never once, from what I know, I'm definitely not behind the scenes, has he's come out or shown that he wants to be traded or he doesn't believe in his teammates. He is just frustrated, and that's the only thing is. And as a competitor, I can understand that. The reason why is, but I've never seen a lot of guys right now would be ready to jump ship, and not because of this 1 year. It's been about 2-3 years. There's been some things going on in Washington, and he's sticking it out, still playing hard, still competing, still all saying the right things, and yes, but obviously frustrated. And how can you not when you're losing like this?
Yeah, I mean, he said it. I'm trying to win here, GA. That's what he's on the record as saying, and the reports of the Wizards aren't looking to move him either. So,
but they got to move somebody now. Hey, something got to change now.
So, GA, to you, do you think that the next time he scores 40, they'll actually win a game?
No. And it's nothing to do with Bradley Beal, who has been terrific. And, you know, he's got to be frustrated because part of when you're one of the truly best players in the league, ultimately you want to also be on one of the truly best teams in the league because you want that experience to be positive, man. Trust me, he'd much rather, instead of getting 34 a night, if he was getting 26 a night and winning, he'd be a hell of a lot happier. And it is frustrating. It's hard to go into a game when you can play really, really well and still not have a chance to win it. And that's where this Wizards team is right now. They got a lot of issues going on. And like I said, tonight for me, it started to look like a little bit of the zip was missing, a little bit of their burst, their confidence, almost maybe like their morale is starting to be sapped a little bit, man, because they just didn't seem